Hello, everybody, and welcome to Suddenly Saturday. We are on 3/2 of 2024. It's a 13, which is a 4, and we are going to read the 4. I hope everybody's doing great on this beautiful day, and I hope it's been magical. And I hope we're working on our manifestation. We're playing a little game. We're bringing out our inner child. And when we come in, we hit the like button. That will tell me how many people are actually playing with their inner child. We're starting to get up there. We're starting to get a few people coming in. Are you ready to let go of a little bit of fun? Let's do it. So the like button is the magic manifestation button. So make something that you need in your life, but something small, not crazy, and see how fast you can manifest. My husband manifested the other day. He said it out loud. I really want, said it within a day. He had it. So say it out loud. Say it a couple times. Say it in meditation. Think about it often and see how long it takes you to manifest. So we're going to read the number 4. And I got to get my glasses on so I can see. And I read this out of the Soul Helper Oracle. It's got the numbers and the meanings. Number 4 reveals that you need solid structure now more than ever. To feel secure, you need an ordered space. This number brings a sudden burst of energy. Use it to get your life in order. It brings good humor and cheerfulness. Things will be less complicated and life will become easier. Start to be aware of yourself and your body more keenly and take care of your physical needs. Number 4's energy field is the mastery of matter in order to be able to create paradise, wholeness, divine order, and manifestation. I think we got that last night, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm thinking, I thought last night was divine. Yeah, last night was 3. But I'm thinking on the Soul Helper Oracle, we got a number 4 and we read it because that sounds like we read it the other night. Now, I start out with the Dreams of Gaia, and then I clarify them with the Oceanic Tarot. I don't do a lot of tarot. I'm not really big on tarot. I like the oracles better. They tell more of a story, but I like to clarify them with the tarot because it gives it more of a meaning. So we got now we got to remember, we are still in the storm and there is going to be a lot of things going on. I hope you guys went on to, and I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper and I'm going to show it to you. I advise you to go and visit these. These 2 are on Rumble. And I have said their names a couple times, but I am going to spell them out. That way you can read it. And on YouTube, it's YWTV. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It's so hot down here right now. Before we were cold. Now it's so hot that my glasses are steaming up. I'm just perspiring. It's so sweaty. I think it's JW. Now it's JW. I don't know why I put Y. Now, these are on Rumble. And we know. And then Santa Surfing is one word. And then JWTV is on YouTube. These 2 are on Rumble. I advise you to go and watch both of these. But And We Know was very interesting yesterday and today. I've got to watch yesterday and most of today. And I would like to go back and look at some more because he was very detailed on the number 17 and how it coincides with what's going on right now. February 26th was a 5-year delta. And it said in the number 17, which is the letter, that the Rothschild was going to be going. And then 21 plus, and then after 21 days after, boom, boom, boom is going to happen. So something is going to happen from what our calculations are, is around the 18th of April. So we need, no, the 18th of March, 18th of March. So go watch that because it explained a lot. My husband and I are very impatient with this whole thing because we've seen it coming since 2017. And people don't even know that this is happening right now. I mean, you talk to people and they're oblivious. I don't get it, but hey, we have to really watch our boundaries and work on ourselves because when we go into this, I know that they're doing a bunch of smart cities. A lot of these fires, they're putting in smart cities and 15-minute cities. They just talked about they want to do that with Texas. That's why Texas right now and Oklahoma is having fires. I know there's a couple places in Florida. They're all over the place. So we have to kind of keep an eye on things right now, very, very intuitively. Okay, now the first card that we got was 5, and this is conflict. This is rivalry. This is competition, aggression, bullying, conflict, discord, chaos, obstacles. A time of chaos, conflict, or confrontation, of battle for control or dominance. Desire for power, influence, or wealth. Do not judge or condemn others. Base your concerns in fact. Avoid pack mentality. Make no place for bullying. Focus on your vision, not on what others are doing. I have tried to tell people this so much. My mood ring is glowing green. I've tried to tell people this so much, and they just don't want to listen. We have to stay in our own lane. We have to stop worrying about other people changing. We can't wake them up now. We can help them. I mean, I can help guide my soul tribe, and they can help them, their friends and family guide them. But now most of our friends and family, not all of them, have alienated us. There was a comment the other day that was made about the hokey pokey that, nobody realized it was bad. Nobody knew. It was unknown. Nobody told us. We told everybody. We shared all kinds of stuff. So my perception on that was, I guess we were nobody. The conflict right now that is going on has been planned for years. It is a control of dominance. It is a battle for control. And this is on the outside, but if you think about it, it's also on us. We are going through the battle right now to control other people instead of controlling ourselves. That's our battle. That's the one we have to fight. And then on the outside world, it's the battle of the corrupt, good versus evil. So this is where we are right now. The 5 of Fire symbolizes a time of chaos, conflict, or confrontation, either at hand or ahead. Someone now may see themselves or others as a rival or competitor and may be willing to use ruthless or aggressive measures to come out on top. Rivalry between people in a battle for control and dominance can lead one person to place obstacles in the path of another in order to slow their progress or detour them completely. Why? Because they want to be the one with the power, influence, and potential wealth, and will not allow a competitor to take what they believe is theirs. This ugly situation is now often made worse by technology and social media. The rumors can be spread, lies told, and reputations destroyed, and all can be accomplished with almost complete anonymity. Sounds really familiar, doesn't it? Boy, this is, and this is this is kind of the past card. This was the first card that came out, and I consider kind of the first card, kind of like a past card, but for me, this is a now card. This is a past, the last since 2017, which I'm thinking it was 2012. And I hope you got your coffee because we're having some cards and we're going to go on a journey tonight with these cards. I'm telling you. So you better have your coffee. Tastes really good. And I got some Kahlua creamer. That's really good. That's hard to find. I found it. Yay. Anyway, this is where we are, our outside world. But remember, we have to stop the conflict in our mind too. And this is for us also. There's a lot of fiery conflict in this world right now. And the money is the root of all evil. That is not a lie. At its extreme, we can see bullying in the modern age as a gladiatorial sport of warriors. A victim is thrown to the wolves while an aggressor sits upon their throne, and spectators scream for blood, following their leader, blindly and embracing a pack mentality. But these wolves do not hunt for survival. They hunt for sport and recreation, or simply because another asked them to. All too often, they hide their attacks behind a belief that it is their right to question and then judge and condemn the life choices of another. And if aggression is motivated by rivalry, the aggressor may declare that their rival has copied or stolen their ideas. Indeed, that have often been expressed in one form or another countless times before, all over the world by people who have never met and never will meet. Now, because technology has made the world smaller, the social networks have created connections across the globe. Complete strangers can be attacked simply because someone who knows someone who works in a similar way or has a similar business saw that similarity and brought it to the attention of someone who then allowed their own ego or fears to have them believing the worst. Whatever its motivation, lives have been ended because one or more have decided to target another with vicious cruelty. The five of fire therefore represents a choice to walk one of two paths, to embrace or even condone this behavior or to end it. If the choice is to embrace it, do so knowing that you will be met the same aggression, because aggression only perpetuates more aggression. Instead, if you choose to believe that another is your rival and has stolen your work, then use the legal method in place to protect your interest. If you are not willing to do so, then do the honorable thing and step away and move on. Do not embrace spiteful and malicious behavior, or it may be you who finds yourself judged and condemned. With reputation ruined, if your choice is to help end it, then be mindful of your actions. All too often, unkind behavior comes in the form of a joke or a laugh at the expense of another. A discussion about another's life choice, spirituality, sexuality, or appearance can appear to be intolerant and condemned to someone who is watching or listening. You are entitled to your options, but be mindful of who you see or overhear, what is written or said, and if you cannot be certain that another will not be hurt or upset by your words, then it is best to keep your opinions to yourself. Abide by the golden rule in this moment. Treat others how you yourself would ask and accept to be treated. If you would not like to have your choices questioned and judged, or to be attacked for no good reason other than you had a similar idea to another, then do not do the same to others. That is a great card for the start, because I've been telling everybody, we really have to be careful with our words. Our words can do harm right now, and conflict is all around us. We really have to work on ourselves and manifesting. If we can all try to manifest a beautiful world and the change that we want so bad, we can do it. if we all work together. And I think we're coming, we're getting there. Now, there's something that happened in this reading today that really freaked me out because we got the Nine of Cups, a wish, and that's with this conflict. It can be ironed out, and it will be, but right now it looks really bad. It looks like everything is on fire, including Texas and Oklahoma. And those are similar to the Maui things. They know what they're doing. There's no accidents. There's no coinkydinkies. There's no coincidences. And we got the Nine of Cups. We got wish. You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of, so make your wish. The Nine of Cups is the magical wish card of the tarot. When it appears in your reading, you benefit from love, friendship, support in your projects, and harmony at home. All aspects of your life flourish and you're feeling content and fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug, so be sensitive in your enthusiasm to share your good fortune. An additional meaning is entertaining and socializing, happiness, support, love, entertaining, harmony, or home, relationship, and abundance. We got abundance 2 times last night. This shall pass. This is where we are right now. We've been here for a while. I'm thinking since before 2012. I'm thinking around the housing market crash, 2008. I heard 2005. So I've heard all kinds of different dates, but I know that they have been in this conflict for a long time. And now it's our turn because we're going to make a wish. And we got another card real soon. Well, actually, it's going to be the last card. And I was talking about that last night. That very thing she's doing. And I even think I made, like, so it's going to be an interesting read. Stay tuned till the end, let me tell you, because we can change this if we work on ourselves. Because if we work on ourselves, we won't put up with this. And we'll make the wish and manifest it. Because we all have co-creating in us to do that. So now we went from conflict, which is kind of like a past and a now card, because it was the first card. And then now we're going to make a wish. So let's see what we're going to get after the wish card. And that would be number 22, intuition. Intuition is your sixth sense. It's signs, it's patterns, it's synchronicity, it's trust, it's mystery, it's magic. The voice of your unconscious mind. Heed your intuitive feelings. Intuitive skills born of practice. Pick the option that feels right. Strengthen your intuition. Tap into your other senses. Make your best guess. Be both intuitive and rational. Watch and observe. Intuition or bad past experiences. Seek a second opinion. So we've got conflict right now, and we're going to make a wish. But intuition is telling us to seek a second opinion. Observe and watch, because that's right now is where we are, because we pretty much know what they've been up to. That there's something there. As they say, there's something there that they just don't want to tell us. It's there. But we know there's something there because we've been using our intuition all through this, most of us that have been on this journey. There are many words and phrases used to describe the subject of the sixth influence card, intuition. That funny feeling, an inkling, and sneaky suspicion, a hunch, a knowing feeling in one's bones, a gut feeling, a premonition, a foreboding. It is inexplicable. You cannot pinpoint why you feel or believe as you do. You just know in your gut, and every fiber of your being demands that you listen. That's a big thing right now. Nobody wants to listen So if we are not listening, hear, listen, we're going to miss a lot, because when me and my husband watched that, and we know there were things that were said that a lot of us didn't catch. Go listen to it. It wasn't tonight's, it was last night's, but tonight's was good too. And I'm going to start watching the other ones, because I used to watch him, and I used to watch a lot of the truthers, but I've been so busy with the hurricane and doing my channel and meditating and going through my world that life is just flying. You'd think it would be slower, and it's just flying out of control. What is intuition? Intuition is the sixth sense. Intuition is the knowing. So we really know what intuition is. I mean, it's it's everything. It's everything that we need to use on a daily basis, and we don't. We listen to what is said on the outside world, and we go along with what she's got her black cat, she's got her wise owl, she's got her it looks like an amethyst, or not an amethyst, a hematite, and it's just glowing with energy. And she's got her spider web all lit up down here. She is not second guessing her intuition. She knows that her intuition will bring her the answers if she listens. And until we start listening, we're not going to get them. We're not going to hear them because our mind is too busy. And you will see the way the cards came out telling us that our mind is too busy. In that one, we got the Page of Swords, and we got this one last night. This is gossip. Now, this was a clarifier for intuition. Okay. So the Page of Swords, it says, a young person or persons who is young at heart has a secret agenda. This may take the form of gossip or slander against you. Although this page often appears witty and charming, she or he thrives on attention and is self-interested and underhanded. The card can also show a legal matter, a complaint at work, or the need to sign a contract or other documents. Be precise in all your verbal and written communication so that you can't be misunderstood. This is complaints, bitchiness, back chat, cutting words, pole tickling, legal issues, and paperwork. Be careful with this, because this one is bringing out your intuition so you can handle this. So when this comes in, don't use your outside baloney. Use your common sense and your intuition, and that will help you get through that gossip part, because we've got to be careful right now with gossip. People tend to think that everybody is their friend, and they're going to tell them everything, and that backfires big time. So be careful. Now, we got a number 18, and we got thought again. Thought creates reality. Thought is the foundation of consciousness. Don't rush your thinking, be certain. Thought is energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of the universal laws. Our consciousness and unconsciousness mind in accord. Be realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic. Good and bad go hand in hand. Change your mind, change your life. Do not overthink or speculate, question, or critical mind speak. A thought creates a reality. We've got this twice now. And this is trying to tell us that thought is the second and one of the most dominant of the influence cards in the deck. For thought, like emotion, will determine the direction of your life. Your thoughts, the way you think, shape and create the world around you. What and how you think is a a reflection of you as the face that looks back at you when you gaze in the mirror. However, from a scientific standpoint, thought still remains a mystery. Neuroscientists are learning the mechanics of thought, but why it occurs is not yet known and can only be guessed at. Regardless of the way it operates, thought is a complex process that involves both the conscious and the unconscious mind. and is the result of our senses being stimulated by and reacting to the environment in which we dwell. It is the product of mental activity. It is the manipulation of information in a manner that enables us to be compulsive and reason, work through problems, and make decisions. Thought is at the very foundation of consciousness, and some would suggest that without consciousness, we would not be human. So far, I am hearing the problem I'm having with these cards right now is the conflict was first, because that's going on right now, and we're wanting to make wishes, we're wanting to manifest. But I'm seeing that people aren't hitting the like button, so I don't think there's as many people practicing on their manifestation. It's starting to get up there, but it's not a lot. And our intuition, when the gossip happens, we've got to be careful with that. She's drawing attention to the gossip, and she's telling you you have to use your intuition to decipher this gossip and make the right choices. And the knowing, we have to be careful with the knowing, because the knowing is knowing the outside world and not thinking of the conscious mind. These two play a role together when it comes to the gossip, because there's two faces here. There's two masks. One's dark, one's light. So you got to make sure you watch this sword one. So we had the thought, and with the thought, we got the King of Pentacles. And that's trust. So once you get the intuition going and the thought from the intuition, you gotta decipher the two masks, the two thoughts in your head with the intuition because of the gossip. And you have to trust what you're getting. The King of Pentacles is a good card to get. He reveals a man who is ambitious, trustworthy, and protective. When he commits to a project or relationship, he is loyal to the last. He can be powerful business owner or leader. He has a hands-on attitude. As the U card in a reading, he represents generosity and love that you gain, you share with the people who are important to you. Protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. We do have to trust in our intuition. Oh, excuse me. And our knowing, because that's all we have. That's what we're supposed to go on. That's what we've always supposed to go. Now, we got the Two of Earth. And the Two of Earth, to me, is equilibrium, flexible, adaptability, balance, harmony, compromise, confident, procrastination, and freedom. She's juggling. She's juggling everything. She's got her bag, she's got her belt, she's got her going on. But she's got too much on her plate. Balancing work and play, balancing responsibility and personal needs, be open to compromise, be confident but grounded, realistic goals and expectations, take stock and prioritize. Forgive your limitations and ask for help. Now, what I'm seeing too is we got the clutter card. It talks about clutter. And we want to go to a Garden of Eden. We don't want our world to be cluttered. So if people are living in filth and clutter, it's not going to be a Garden of Eden. It's still going to be a sty that we drive by. We have to start working on our self and our outer world, because we want the Garden of Eden. We want the paradise. We want the cleanliness. We deserve it. The Two of Earth card symbolizes the importance of balancing work, home, family, and play whilst remaining flexible and adaptable in meetings. Once commitment and responsibility. You are filled with a sense of purpose. You have goals and dreams. nurture them, be willing to do what it needs in order to make them manifest. Everything is about manifestation. I'm trying to get you guys to start working on manifestation. That is so important right now. You just don't even know. We could be manifesting a new world so easily, but we just can't get everybody on board. We just can't get everybody believing that we are co-creators. I mean, that should be the most exciting thing for us to try. We just don't remember things. That's all. Self-belief is the key to maintaining a healthy equilibrium. If you believe that you can achieve your goals and meet your responsibilities at the same time, then there is a good chance that you can, but ground your self-confidence in reality, realizing that you are not Superman. You're not superhuman or perfect. There is a limit to what you can do and achieve without burning the candle at both ends. Be aware and respectful of your physical, mental, and emotional needs. Forgive your limitations, ask for help, and share your responsibilities if you need to. Before you start to drop things because you are mentally, physically, and emotionally wore. I get like that. I get it. Today I was very tired. My neighbor even noticed how tired I was. Now, that was the Two of Earth, and we got the Four of Pentacles with that, and that's security. She's working hard. She's trying to balance everything. She's juggling too much, but she needs the security. They're trying to go, him or her are trying to go for the security. And the Four of Pentacles is going to give it. And it says, this is the security card of the tarot. When your finances are on track and work and relationships are happy and stable, you are able to provide and care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you can sit back while and appreciate the strong foundation you have built. However, because this security has been hard won, you may resist positive change. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities too. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Yeah, this is stability, finances, property, protection, balance, order, and foundations. And that's what she's striving to do. But she's juggling everything. But she's trying, him or her, and they want the security. We also got the Three of Earth, and we've been getting the Three of Earth a lot. And I'm going to say what this card is telling me. It's preparation. Time to make preparations. Risking future goals and ambitions, investment, sacrifice, equal rewards. There is going to be an investment sacrifice. We're going to have the black swan of that, whether people realize it or not. I know they've been talking about the stock market going down, but it is going to do a nosedive. It's going to be a black swan dive right into the ocean. It's going to take a lot of people out. You're going to lose a lot of things if you have it in the stock market. A time of restriction and adversity, increase opportunity. People notice commitment and dedication. Be sure of your motives. Maintain intimacy and connection. This nature creature is helping this squirrel stock up and be prepared. We have been stocking up in water and stocking up in things that we might need, food and this and that, because we are going to have a time where we could have another blackout. We don't know what's going to happen right now. We've got all kinds of things going on, and this is also a divine message. We have been getting this divine message for a few times now, the three, the Trinity. And when the squirrels are gathering their nuts, there's a reason, because something is going to happen where they can't get to their food. Think about it. Okay, and this is why this is a divine message. We also got the Three of Cups. We got the Three of Earth, and we got the Three of Cups. 3-3. That's a divine message. Be careful. Enjoy the company of those who make you laugh. You gather together with friends and family to celebrate. So this 3 predicted weddings, parties, reunions, and precious time with the people you love, who make you feel like your true self. Their company is uplifting, fun, and replenishing. If you're single and looking for love, there may also be an opportunity for a flirtation. And if you're working on a creative project, now is the time to get into the zone. Celebrate friendship, healing, fun, flirtatious, indulgent, and creativity. This has been a divine message, Jen, and I really think that we should look at these messages as they're coming out because they're telling us how this, what we have to prepare for and what we have to do. And if we listen to the messages that are being channeled through, we'll be a lot better off. Now, this is the practical magic. Usually I only take one card with practical magic because they're kind of long meetings. But we got two cards, and I had to take the second one because when they flew out the way they flew out, this is 31, which is a 4. I just read 4. Today is a 4. And I thought that was really interesting. Because this is seek balance, overwhelmed. And we kind of just got that with this seek balance. You're overwhelmed. And I love this card. I mean, he's just awesome. He's balancing the fire. Overwhelmed and juggling too many things right now. They're both juggling. She's got eggs and he's got fire. Clarify and prioritize to bring peace and harmony to your life. In a world of stress and confusion, of constantly juggling commitments, workloads, and self-imposed pressures, balance can seem always just out of reach. You know you'll work on what you need to do just as soon as you finish this project. Make that deadline, catch up on an outside commitment, hear back from that person. But you can't keep waiting for the perfect time because it will never come. You need to take steps to deal with overwhelm, or you'll drown in all the busyness. When this card appears, it's a sign of just how overwhelmed you are. There is a disparity in your current situation. It could be an external imbalance, such as a power struggle or impossible work expectations, or it might be an internal imbalance, like a lack of energy, a health problem, or overcommitment issues. Whatever it is, it's time to take action. One of the key lessons is that no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain why you can't do something. Come up with an excuse or elaborate excuse or justify your decision. Nor should you feel guilty for honoring yourself and your time and energy. There aren't enough hours in the day to do everything you have to do, let alone want to do so figure out what is most important and focus on that before anything else. Remember that you are a grown-up. You have ultimate power over what you do and don't do and how you allocate your time. It can help to discover that what works best for you. If you're able to switch between projects throughout the day, brilliant. If you need to section off separation days for separate projects and not let them bleed into each other, that's fine too. Can you easily delegate tasks, or is this your major struggle? Are you most productive in the morning, or if so, should do the most pressing things then? Or does it suit you to better tick off the lower priority tasks first, then dive into the important stuff? When you already feel the sense of accomplishment, or are you more creative at night and need to factor that into your schedule? How much of your overwhelm is because you're too shy or too people-pleasing to turn down requests for your time, or that you feel obligated to help others at the expense of your own needs? You can't help others from an empty well, and people will respect you more if you set limits and respect your own boundaries. Remind yourself you can only do what you can do. If a task is not achievable or a time frame is too short, say so. Renegotiate the deadline. Explain that you can do in the time available and possible options for other ways to meet it that won't lead to unbearable stress on you. Often the other person is unaware of how reasonable their request is and would welcome a discussion and a solution to the problem. Be gentle on yourself. Do not beat yourself up over perceived inadequacy. Everyone is doing their best. Forgive yourself for apparent failures and allow the same for others. Give yourself space. If you need to withdraw from the world for a while, do that. If you don't have the energy to socialize or take on new projects, politely decline. Being able to say no and set healthy boundaries has never been more important. Don't worry about the small things or blow up minor incidences into huge and unnecessary dramas. It's easy to overact and let minor things consume your energy and precious time, or to procrastinate over unimportant tasks as you seek a dopamine hit to soothe your stress. Focus and re-clarify, get clear on your goal, and remove extraneous duties. There are more distractions these days, and people are more easily distracted, a terrible combination. This lack of attention on the present moment and the task at hand can affect your well-being and lead to frustration and pull you away from what you are trying to achieve. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If not, it doesn't matter now. Ask, is this getting me closer to my dream or dragging me further from the finish line? If it's the latter, pivoted, refocused, these are extraordinary, strange, and overwhelming times. You need to figure out what you can control and let go of the rest for your own peace of mind. That I love that card because that is so true. And so many people just waste precious time doing worrying about just ridiculous stuff. Okay, the second card we got was 8. Unity, emotional strength, eye of the storm. Look at the white doves, white feathers, our guardian angels around us. And an 8, there's 4, I see 7, but there must be 8 doves. You are stronger and more resilient than you know, braver than you think, and capable of so much more than you imagine. Being emotionally strong helps you adapt to change, cope with stress and unexpected challenges, and take on more responsibility when you need to. Emotional strength can keep you calm and centered amidst the storm of life. Best of all, it's a quality that can be learned, developed, and practiced, and which only increases the more you draw on it. Emotional strength doesn't always mean being loud, overpowering, and relentless positive. Sometimes it's that tiny flickering awareness that you will pick yourself up and try again, despite feeling battered and broken by your circumstances. Nor does it mean that you're not scared of what you face. Rather, your strength emerges when you are scared, but you do it anyway. You go within, tap into your resilience, and rise up like the bright, strong soul you are. When this card appears, it indicates that you may be going through a rough patch in an area of your life, facing your own personal tempest, and it's time for you to stop looking outside of yourself for strength and confidence and recognize that it is already within you. You have a deep well of inner power and resilience. You just have to discover it and cultivate it further. Trust in it and yourself, and know that this storm you're weathering will bring tremendous growth. You may not have power over outside events, but you can control how you react to them, how you cope, how much resilience you build, and what you learn and gain from all you endure. It's not essentially to go through struggles and trauma to grow, but bad things happen to good people at the time, and difficulties can galvanize rather than discourage you if you let them, strengthening your spirit and affording you deep wisdom and coping ability. Emotional scars can be a badge of honor, a celebration of your triumph over adversity, and the place where the light pours in. If you're facing something you don't think you can handle right now, square your shoulders, take a deep breath, and confront it head on. The best way to become capable of something is by doing it, stretching yourself beyond what you believe is possible and revealing all your potential. Your greatest strength is not in never doubting, never failing, never falling. It's it's in ignoring your doubts and doing it anyway. Picking yourself back up every time you fall. Try again when you fail. Having the courage and the determination and the grit to keep going. Understand that even in the midst of a storm, there is a strong, calm center, the eye that you can embody and shine outward, soothing the path ahead. Know that even in the darkness, there is light, magic, and goodness. You can cope with this challenge. You are so much stronger than you believe, and you've had this resilience and power within you the whole time. Yeah, I'm glad that card did come out because we did need that card. That was great. I love that. And yeah, it's telling me that we are in this storm right now, resilience, and we have to keep balance. And if we are juggling too much, we need to chill out. These are all telling us that. Okay. Well, those are some good cards. Good cards. Now we got the Soul Helper Oracle. And we got a number 12, which is another 3, which is the Trinity. We got 333. So that is telling me that this is very big divine message. A new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. You have drawn this card because an aspect of your life is not progressing and is at a standstill. Something is making you feel constrained, inhibiting, and unhappy. You are going around in circles and have lost sight of the path to happiness, which is a great loss. Let go of what is making you feel lonely and weighed down instead. Even if by all appearance it should have the opposite effect, stop being blinded or fooled by externalities. Even if some people question your ability to do so, make a choice for yourself now and for the true path of your soul. Before it is too late, do not cling to old hopes and dreams that are unfulfilling and complicated. Look for a new strategy. Work out a plan that will quickly steer you toward a fulfilling and happy life. But stay on your guard and avoid involvement in hasty actions that will drag you down. It is time to confront decisions making to get out of your comfort zone and shake off your self-imposed shackles. Your soul has no need for ostentation nor self-affirmation, but instead it requires freedom and the prospect of a natural and light-filled path. It is calling you and telling you to be guided by your heart and to follow love. This card tells you to bring some order to your inner world and cast a sober eye over all that surrounds you in the outer world to establish order here too. It is a question of finding a new direction. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the dragon, the herbal essence is the lavender, the healing crystal is the black tourmaline, and the number is 3. I just mentioned the black tourmaline in the intuition card, and I keep 2 of them right here at my desk because these are, when I start getting stressed and I need to balance myself out, I will pick it up and this is what I will do. Or if I'm upset and stressed, this helps with negative, very much so. Lavender, I have lavender incense. I just did the earlier, and we are in the year of the dragon and the 3. We've been getting a lot of dragon cards too. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love them and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number three's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, energy, and overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. These messages are getting more and more divine as we go, because it is getting so close. I can feel it. Okay, now we got the angels and ancestors. And we only got 2 cards. Usually we get 3, and I just kept shuffling and shuffling, and they were done. They were done talking. So we got the Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Now, we did get the 2 of Earth, and he was making plans and preparation with the squirrel, helping the squirrel gather food. She's making plans and focusing. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In many ancient traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feeling. When our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategy in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maiden worked together in times gone to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. Taking some time to assess what your next step will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestors' guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then let your guides support you as you move forward. Yeah, that is promising, because we have the ancestors been talking to us, and we have our guardian angels around us, and we keep getting the mountain, and it's stand your ground. And I always say God didn't put us at the bottom of the mountain because we never, the top of the mountain because we'd be bored. He put us at the bottom of the mountain so we could learn as we go. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focused on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Yeah, because we are going into a beautiful world. A beautiful world. Can't wait. Okay, now I gotta clean the glasses. Oh my goodness, it is so hot. Ugh. I sleep with a fan on now because it's so hot. I don't know if I could sleep without a fan. Okay, we have the Messenger Oracle. And we've been getting this card a lot. And I really feel that this is a good message. It's to know you belong. You have a place, you have a purpose, you are special. Do not change who you are just so others might accept you. Do not dishonor your truths by allowing someone else to tell you who you must be. Change made just so you fit in expectations or social criteria of a clique or group does not honor you. You do not need to change in order to belong. You are a blessed child of Gaia and Great Spirit and belong simply because you are. Yeah, be who you are. Well, how many times I can tell you guys that? Focus and then act. There is something you want or need to make manifest, but to make your dreams a reality, you must focus your will upon that desire and do what needs to be done. Prayer alone will not give you that which you desire. There are things that you must do in order to have your hopes realized. Now is not the time for stillness or passive. Don't be passive. Don't pass by. Now is the time to focus your will, your thoughts and emotions, and to get up and take the necessary steps. Yeah, she's got the black horse. She's riding. Look at that sword is lit with the energy. She's ready. Let's ride. Isn't that what the Ghost Rider said? Let's ride. That was a good movie. I like that. Especially when the motorcycle lit up like flames. Yeah. Challenge your perception. And this is a really good one because this is what we really need to do. We really need to challenge that perception. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding. If you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs that embrace another's point of view, to do so make you aware of the whole and stand you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in the dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. That's where we are right now. One people are saying don't do it, the other people are saying, oh, we believe the science, we're all good. Oh, okay, have fun with that. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I thought this was interesting. This came out because yesterday I was talking about seeds. How we're the star seeds. And yeah, we came from the stars, the heavens, and we're supposed to plant the seed. We got the Lamarian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. And this is the beautiful universal crystal. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart. Yeah. Space honoring one another and nature, so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a catastrophe event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and a tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought from that would become crystal that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you, but you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrendering and revealing your true self. And I just wanted to say that that card started on page 103, which is a 4, which is today. Today is a 4, and I read that. So I thought that was interesting. Those are like synchronicities coming out to me. And this card is Rama and Sita, Holy Union, Soulmate Connection, and Romantic Opportunity. And this is the Divine Master Oracle. And that was the gateway of light activation that I just read. Rama and Sita are Hindu personifications of the divine masculine and feminine, and are associated with the festival of light. Diwali embodies of divine love and holy union. This magical couple can be invoked for help with overcoming challenges in relationships and can help those who are ready to open their hearts to love. Rama and Sita are the central figures in the Indian epic, the Ramayana. In short, the story is that Rama and Sita were royal rulers, and a great demon lured Sita away by impersonating a wounded animal and an injured beggar. In the forest, as Sita had great compassion, she fell into the trap and was stolen away from her one true love. On this quest to find her, Rama led an army of monkey warriors, including its leader, Hanuman, into a battle between good and evil. They prevailed, and the royal couple were united once more. Their coming together is still celebrated. You have a great opportunity to experience heart healing at this time. In the past, you may have found it difficult to trust and let yourself be loved, and therefore have many barriers up that stop others from seeing your true worth. Now you find yourself in an empowered position where you are open to the possibilities of partnership. This is very exciting. You know for a fact that you don't need anyone else to validate your complete you, but this doesn't mean that it wouldn't be nice to be cherished and supported. If you aren't in a relationship, the universe is presenting opportunities for you to experience a real soul-to-soul connection. This can only happen, though, if you stop letting past experiences cloud your judgment in the present. If you are already in a relationship, know that there is an opportunity to take it further at this time. Either way, enjoy the experience. That almost reminded me of the Wizard of Oz with the monkeys. They were separated. Her and Toto. I mean, so much sounds like the stories, like they repeated it with a different metaphor. And the Wizard of Oz was a great one because it was the man behind the mask, behind the curtain. And everybody thought he was Mr. Wonderful, and he was just a little guy, just somebody who... This is the one I was talking about. This is my newest, and I just love this. It's the Human Spirit Oracle. And this is my new one. And when I said that, I didn't even think about what I was saying because I love to blow on dandelions. This is an amazing card. I want you to look that card. That's what I was doing last night. This is Make a Wish. And this is a number 25, which is a 7. Look how beautiful that little girl is. Make a wish. If wishes were dishes, boy, I would be the fine, fine china. Dandelion fluff, wishbones, stars, birthday, candles, and 1111. You name it, we wish on it. Do you believe deep in your core that wishes we make come true? Wishes granted are everyday joys, hopes, and dreams coming into fruition. Give in to the manifestation of your wishes. As child, we are eager to watch our wishes come true, fully giving into the possibilities. When we put something out into the universe, it often has a way of coming back to us. The universe only wants what is best for us. It might not be exactly what we want or expected, but it is usually exactly what we need. So go ahead, make a wish on a shooting star, toss a penny in a fountain, and wish for whatever your heart desires with childlike wonder and belief. Any coffee. We got the wish card in the oracle, and we got this wish. And last night in the reading, I was talking about be a childlike and blow on a dandelion. And I went, and that's the card we got tonight. There is no coincidences. Been talking too much. There is no coincidences. This is all divine planned, divine timed. Now, I hope everybody enjoyed this reading tonight, and make sure you're practicing the manifestation, even if you're not going to tell me about it, even if you're not going to hit the magic wish manifestation likey button and make a wish and practice with your soul family. I'll make you feel guilty. No, just kidding. That's okay. Just practice. Really practice your childlike. Be childlike and play with it. Dance, sing, do whatever you want to do. Be we've got to get the masculine, feminine, and the inner child balance before we go into what we're going into. It's going to be beautiful, but we have a little ways to go, and we can't be out of balance when we're going through this. So I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And I hope suddenly Saturday is very magical for you and your family and your loved ones. Take it easy, do some meditation, do some deep breathing, get grounded, enjoy yourself, become happy with yourself, and work on yourself. And you know what? Just be you.